It is something we cannot live without in Houston during the summer, air conditioning. And if you're currently on the market for a brand new AC unit, you'll want to hear about this website that promises you can save thousands of dollars when replacing your old unit. Here with all the details, Eric Bryan, the owner and CEO of NewACUnit.com. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me back.
Had you here before.
Yes.
And I'm such a big fan of your business. This is something, obviously, we just mentioned, everyone needs. And if you don't go about it the right way, people have nightmare stories.
It's horrible. You know, I've been in contracting for 30 years in Arizona, and I've owned my own contracting company. I saw all the painstaking things that customers go through. You know, multiple estimates, having multiple contractors, getting referrals, all the sales pressure, and then the crazy pricing. I mean, the average cost of a replacement air conditioner today is anywhere from $8,000 to $15,000. I mean, that's not money that most people have just laying around.
Right.
So inevitably, they put it off, and they wait till a critical moment. It goes out in the middle of summer, and then they're left, you know, hands in the bag type thing.
And what if you have warranty issues too, like you're promised a warranty that you don't get?
It's just an arduous process for people. So NewACUnit.com was created, and we have simply taken that entire process and put it on an e-commerce website where we do all the homework for you. You go to NewACUnit.com, answer 3 simple questions about the orientation of your unit, and you are immediately matched up with equipment that fits your home, and you simply just have to make a decision based upon your economic budget. The average cost of a unit installed off of our site is $3,800 to $5,100 installed. It's half of what you would pay conventionally for the same quality equipment, guaranteed warranties, installed by a local vetted pro, hand vetted by me. It's just the new way to do things. There's no reason to go through all the heartache anymore and pay double when you just don't have to.
Exactly, and installed, that is the magic word.
Yes.
Because again, if you're trying to shop online, obviously people shop for everything online these
Correct.
days. But then if they have to go through an installer and, as you mentioned, get multiple estimates, your website is totally different because it truly is a one-stop shop.
That's correct. It is the only website in the nation that is a true one-stop shop. There are other places that you can buy an air conditioning unit online, and homeowners get lured into this because they see an attractive price, because they just see the price of the equipment, right? But they don't realize that they still got to find an installer. They don't realize that because they didn't buy it through a licensed contractor like NewACUnit.com or a regular contractor, it's not backed by the manufacturer, so the warranties are voided. You're not going to spend that kind of money on something that's a warranty. So NewACUnit.com has brought that entire package. We have literally done all the homework for the customer. All they've got to do is literally get online, pick which fits their economic budget, and they're set. What takes most of our consumers about 8 to 12 minutes. About the time it would take you to buy a large pizza, you can be done and let us do it all for you. And it's almost laughable, and sometimes when I'm explaining, I think, Eric, that doesn't sound right, because it is that simple. It really, truly is. We have thousands and thousands of customers across the country buying from us. It's just changing the way air conditioning is done. It's kind of the new Uber of air conditioning.
Only 3 questions, folks. That's all you have to answer.
Simple.
Also, out of curiosity, how do you find the contractors? Because you mentioned you hand select each one. Obviously, you want an installer who knows exactly what they're doing.
Absolutely, and that's a great question because people want to know that, right? I've been in the contracting since I got out of the Marine Corps in 1997, almost 30 years. I know what I'm looking for. I hand vet every single contractor for the customers. All of our contractors have A+ ratings with the Better Business Bureau. They've been in business for a minimum of 5 years. They have brick and mortar facilities, uniformed technicians, lettered trucks, clean records with all the state licensing department, the state, the Register of Contractors. These guys are your local installation experts. So, you know, you don't have to worry about the process of selecting a good contractor. We do that for you just as much as anything else. So the whole process is done for you.
I know you guys do business in a lot of markets around the U.S. People might be wondering, how do you get a name brand quality AC unit? Because these are not off brands. These are name brand units. How do you get them at a lower price?
Well, because of our national buying power. I mean, across the country from coast to coast, I buy more equipment than any other contractor. So we can buy them and install them for cheaper than they can even purchase them. You know, here's the 2 things with that. People look at the price. Why is it so low? It's for 2 major reasons, okay? Number one, and probably the most attractive reason, is that I negotiate the install price for you with the contractors. Those prices are set, right? One customer doesn't pay more installation fee than another because they make more money or they're a better negotiator, whatever. Everybody pays the same fee. And then we get national volume discounts across the country for the amount of equipment that we buy. So coast to coast, we buy more than anybody. You're not going to find a better price for a completely installed full name brand system, fully installed by a licensed pro, cheaper and better installed than NewACUnit.com. You're just not going to find it.
What about the warranties?
100% intact by the manufacturer because we partner with the manufacturer, okay? Other sites that you buy a piece of equipment on, they drop ship them to your house. There is no contractor involved. There is no installation involved. With us, we've already negotiated that with the manufacturers. The contractors are already set. We already assigned those. So it's really the same process conventionally, just happening through a website. So for that reason, we've partnered with the manufacturers and they've given us their blessing. Warranties are intact. It's just like buying one conventionally. There is no difference.
Can you imagine, though, buying an AC unit from another company and it just shows up on your front doorstep? Oh, now what? I'm going to connect this myself. Okay, last question, because we're almost out of time. I know you said the questions online, that's a very quick process, about 10 minutes or so. Let's say I go online right now. I order newacunit.com. How long is that going to take until I have that unit installed and working in my home?
Great question. All of our units are installed within 72 hours, okay? Same as conventional timing, if not faster. But real quick, let me just say this because I think I might not have said it earlier in the segment. Once you buy from us, the contractor that gets assigned to you does a pre-job site inspection. They will call you right away and say, Mr. Johnson, you just bought from newacunit.com. I'm calling to schedule your job site inspection. That is to verify.
Just to reconfirm.
Confirm that you bought the right equipment, make sure it's going to match your home fit before we actually schedule your install. So customers don't have to worry about spending $4,000 or $5,000 on our site and, oh my gosh, I bought the wrong thing. That never happens.
Oh my gosh, you guys are a dream come true. When you guys start doing business in Salt Lake, you have to let me know.
We will be there next year, actually.
I told you about my mom's nightmare experience, but we don't have time for that today. By the way, there is a discount code. Log on to newacunit.com. Use the promo code KPRC2 to get $150 off a brand new unit. Eric Bryan, great to see you.
Thanks
for keeping life simple and cool for us.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next time. We'll be right back.